Hello.
Hello.
So, this is my winnings mainly. I think there was a little foil pack from Secrets of Strixhaven 3-card foil promo pack.
Yeah, you already put that
was
away.
part of the winnings. But one of the local shops got their pre-release kits late. So instead they did a release weekend tournament. Or basically same event as a pre-release. And yeah, I went to that one. It was a small group, probably only 10 or 12 people. But I ended up winning first place. So I won 4 packs for the first place and 1 pack for participating. And in the one we went to as a pre-release, I won 1 pack as a participation award.
Got 7th.
Because I placed 7th. That one had over 20 people in it.
I got 17th. So I'm just happy I won my first match. So
I've got half a dozen packs here in total to open. I'll see if the 1 pack beat out the 5 afterwards. I'll save that one for last. But I put the other promo pack aside. I'll figure out something to do with that later. But we're still working on the set. So I'm anxious to see what my winnings were here, if we get anything new.
Do you want to pass me the sleeves and I can sleep?
Sure. For the Hobbit. So, in the actual pre-release that we were at last week, I opened 2 copies of Mythic Bjorn, plus half a dozen other bears, and made a Mirkwood deck that was mainly bears with some warg support, green and black. This time around, I went for a very different. I opened 3 different white rares. The Eagles are coming, an unexpected party, and is it Keely the Resourceful or something like that? The one who gives you a free equip each turn and gives you extra card draws if you play more dwarves and equipment. So I built a hub around them, tried to be efficient, put pressure on in red-white. I had a couple of the red-black dual mana cards that I was running as red cards. And had enough removal because I opened a lot of removal. I had one white one that cost less when the creature's tapped. I had 2 of the pine cone ones and 2 of the red saga that deals 6 to a creature. And so between those, I had 4 red removal spells and enough creatures to usually keep pressure. I had awful time getting mulligans because I had twice with no lands in my opening hand, once with only 1. But made it work. My first couple of matches, honestly, were against new players who are still learning. And yeah, it was nice. I haven't won any sort of event or tournament for probably a couple decades. So nice to get first place, and here's my winnings. So let's take a look.
With over 20 people, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. That one I had... I won 2 rounds, and the other round that I lost, I only lost 2-1 to end up in 7th. So, but yeah, this round I won the first game 2-1, swept the next one 2-0, and then won the next one, which was close, 2-2. There's my token.
Should we try and maybe adjust the light a little bit?
Yeah, I'll hold it a little bit.
We got a little lamp over here today.
Trying to eliminate some shadows, but we're making others here.
Oh, well, so, what do you do?
So, there's a Pinecone Strike. We got Bjorn, Reluctant Host, the common one.
Here, is this better?
Flatten it? Somewhat.
Yeah, there we go.
Magnificent End.
It's very bright for me.
Giant's Boulder. Wargling. Had one of these in my
Patient Instructor.
In my bear deck.
Have we got that? I don't remember we had that one.
I don't remember this one either. 2/2 Vigilance. When this creature enters a recruit. And Lake Town was much diminished from its old grandeur, but still the long lake provided for all their needs. Whoopsies, something fell. There's a little bear.
Some graded cards I had.
Gnashing of Teeth. Oh, well, they're probably not graded anymore if they busted out of there.
No, they didn't bust out. They just fell.
Burn, Trina. This is the one I had 2 of, along with the Pine Cones. Has a removal spell. then you can destroy an artifact, which was useless half the time. However, I did end up playing this a turn early so that I could more quickly get rid of my opponent's Arkenstone in the final round. That became relevant. There's Master's Counselors. Our rare Cantankerous Keepers. I don't think we'd have this one before, unless I'm mistaken. Affinity for Elves. Costs 6 to start. 4/3. Whenever this enters, mill 4 cards, then put all elf cards from among them into your hand. So it gives you some card advantage, probably. It's a rare. And we've got a second rare, a Bejeweled Warg. I just opened one of these and didn't use it in this release tournament today. It is a good card. For a 2-drop, you get a 3/2 trample, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you get extra effects, either a treasure token or a +1/+1 counter on a warg. On a wolf, sorry. It's a decent rare.
Yeah.
Dwarven Short Sword in foil. Did we have one of these in foil?
I
think so.
We might have.
This is the one that makes a 2/2
It's pretty, though.
Dwarf token and equips itself to it. I had one of these in my deck tonight, and it did some work. Not a bad card. Oh, and then we got the full art island.
That's pretty. I like that.
Eagle's Eyrie. So they're double rare pack to start. And I think one of those 2 rares we didn't have. So, hey.
Which one?
The Cantankerous Keepers.
I feel like we had it.
Oh, maybe we did. I could be wrong.
Unless we just didn't put it in the binder yet. Which number is that one?
The Cantankerous Keepers is 122. See if we can get something else. Okay.
Not
my mistake.
Though, but
so we still haven't pulled a.
Wait, what's the other one?
Oh, there's a wolf token. I don't think we had this token.
Oh, cool.
I could be wrong on that too.
We'll check
anyway. Yeah, we still haven't pulled Smog the Magnificent, the mythic rare. Here's the common one. Common one does look nice though.
Mm-hmm.
We also haven't opened the Arkenstone or Orcrist yet, or Glamdring for that matter. So all of those would be cards we could use. Common pile here. Bowside Wanderers.
Yeah, we've opened that a few times.
There's Gollum. Silent Slinker.
You're putting the commons and the uncommons together?
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's okay. We can sort them after.
Dwarven Provisioner. I had one of these. This guy can be handy once you get a fair bit of mana on the board. If you've got more than one creature, that ability can be quite a threat.
We opened a lot of this one.
Velvet Wing Butterflies, yeah. Handy to have a flyer. Well-worn Spatula. If you got nothing better to do on turn 1, gaining 2 life and getting an equipment on the board, especially in dwarves where historic matters, it's not a bad play. I actually intentionally, there was 1 or 2 of those I included just to have more 1-drops. Anyway, Uneasy Partings. Goblin Plate Mail. This did some work for me too, because it was equipment I could play in just red. And it makes a body for itself and equips it, so you get a 2/1 menace for your 2 mana, and once it's killed, the equipment's still around. Potentially you could equip it. 4 is a lot, but Keeley let me equip something for free, so if I had him. Elven Raft Steerer. 3/2 for 3. Landfall. When a land you control enters, choose 1, tap a creature an opponent controls, or untap a creature you control. I've seen people use these. I haven't got a chance to try it myself, but it sounds annoying.
I pulled that at the pre-release.
Yeah, a great ugly looking goblin. Do we have this one in the binder yet?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Maybe not. We'll have to check it. Fearsome Goblin Pair. This isn't bad either. For 3 mana, it's only a 1/1, but when it dies, a mass goblin's 4. So you start it with a 1/1 for 3.
I had that in my deck, yeah.
But then you get a 4/4 when it dies. That's pretty good.
And if they don't kill it, then you have a
Belladonna Toque.
A little shot.
I think we have this. I could be wrong. I think we do.
I think so.
But it's a playable card in the right deck, especially in whenever token control in it. Yeah, in like a food deck or something, like the Food and Fellowship deck. I think it would be quite good there. So that's a rare. And we have Stony Voiced Goblins as a holo. I'm not sure if we had this in a holo. We'll have to check. And an island.
Island.
The streams shall run in gladness. The lakes shall shine and burn. So it returns to sadness.
Do you want me to leave the Hollow Island?
It probably doesn't matter. But
I don't know.
As you like.
I like blue and I like shiny cards.
Right. Leave this one hanging out in the background. So far, no mythics, but we had a double rare pack, the first one. Let's see what we get here.
Something new, something new.
We did get a showcase uncommon with the great ugly looking goblin. I think there's only 6 of those. And so that can be relevant when you're hunting surge copies as well. Bilbo's Deadly Slice.
I don't remember that one.
My pool tonight, I opened 3 of these. Plus I had another black card that could get rid of a creature. That made it very tempting. I was so frustrated that I couldn't run black. 3 of these in your deck could be very powerful. But I didn't have enough other creatures to go with it, really. So instead of red, black, which would have had an insane amount of removal, I went with white, red.
I don't remember it.
Instead. Duskwatch Hunter. There's a Pinecone Strike. I had a pair of these. And this can get rid of that goblin pair because it exiles instead of dying. So I did that once when my opponent had one of those out. And that kept them from getting their 4/4 army. Esgaroth Garrison.
Rage
into the Valley for the scene. We've got that. Lakeshore Apothecary. Stony Voiced Goblins. That can be fairly disruptive. Elven King's Harper. Blue has a lot of these can't be blocked effects, and they can be really annoying. Yeah, here we go. Bilbo can't be blocked. He had one of these, and then he had lots of effects to put +1/+1 counters on creatures.
Oh, okay.
So he would get stuff like this that couldn't be blocked, and then just pump it until it was a real problem. Yeah. So I was able to kill it off before it got too big, luckily.
Ooh, do we have that one?
Thranduil Syndran Liege.
I don't
we do, but again, this is one of the cards, I think, which you can get in this
No, but I'm
border.
talking about that version of it.
So I know we have it in this showcase, but I don't know about this version. Great ugly looking goblin.
It's a different one.
Well, it's the same card. It's just in a different different border there. And then our rare is the Sackville Bagginses. 2 cost 2/2. When they enter, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card and create a treasure token. So if you sacrifice a treasure token, you get it right back and draw a card. And whenever you sacrifice a token, target opponent loses 1 life. So, extra bonus.
Is that a rare? That's your
Nope. All those Sackville Bagginses is the rare. Then we got a foil Wargling. I don't think we had a foil one of these before, did we? That could be new.
Goblin Town? I'm not sure.
No, Wargling.
No, that's a foil?
That's a foil.
Okay.
So that might be new. And then Goblin Town, yeah. The passages were crossed and tangled in all directions, and it was most horribly stuffy. Nothing like stuffy passages. Alrighty. Second last pack. We got the Goblin Town Flunkies. An ordinary bear.
Great Fierce Bee. That's cute. I like that card.
Moment of Glory. I do like the Great Fierce Bee.
Yeah, it's nice.
Getting the extra scry can be handy too, but just a 2/2 flyer for 3 is often enough to be useful in sealed.
Okay, no, we've had that before.
Yeah.
It just looked different from
Bilbo Baggins Burglar. This one draws a card when it comes into play, so that's quite efficient. You get your 2/1 for 3 and draw a card. Plus you can scry 2 for 1, help smooth out your early turn draws. Quarrel.
That looks like a very happy Quarrel.
Yeah. This one he was running as well, so he'd, do something like this, kill off one of my small creatures with it, and on the same time be growing something like Bilbo that would have trouble being blocked later. And here's the other, again, here's Bilbo. Look, we wear again. Very popular little card. Both Bilbos are good.
We pulled this one a lot.
Thorin Oakenshield. Yeah, I didn't have one of these. I would have liked it, but I didn't have one of these tonight.
Oh. Misty Mountains Cold again?
Yeah. This is the bundle promo, and not the best of cards, but, you know, I might have run it if I'd had it, but it takes time to get going. It's not an aggressive card because it takes a while to get those treasure tokens. And I didn't have anything else that made treasure tokens either.
Ooh, double rare.
Yeah, double rare. Bolg's Company.
Blogs.
Sorry.
That's funny.
2/2 for 2. This creature has haste as long as you control another goblin. And you can pay... tap it, sacrifice another goblin to add one of each. So it can even ramp your mana a bit if you've got extra goblins around. Interesting. So there's
Key to the side door.
Second double rare. Foil, uncommon, key to the side door. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Again, on a cheap artifact that can give that effect. That can be very handy. I had one guy who finished me off with one of these because he managed to get an army up to about a 5/5 or something and make it unblockable for 2 turns in a row, and I was just done. I couldn't deal with it. Iron Hills. Yeah.
We're still missing one land that we haven't pulled out of the lands.
The hills provided... Well, we're missing the Elven Passage specifically, which is a rare.
Oh, okay.
The hills provided quality iron, allowing Dane's folk to clad themselves in hauberks of steel, mail, and hoses of fine metal mesh. You know, something to be said for having a reliable source of materials for your crafting, or for your forging, I should say. This is the last of my winnings for tonight, so I guess technically this was the participation pack, but in any case... see what we get. I had a couple of these axe tokens, but I didn't have anyone that made an axe. I didn't get a dwarf token. I had a use for these birds, though. I used them a couple times. Actually, where's the other sides of these tokens here? What else did we get here? I didn't get one again. But someone pointed out earlier there's an Easter egg on the dwarf token. So... if I can grab one out of my box. Is this my box? I don't know. I had one.
That's your box from tonight.
That I borrowed from somebody. What's this?
Well, there's one in the binder. We can draw it later.
I suppose. Deathwatch Husk. Ori, Keeper of Songs. Had one of these. Rage into the Valley. Tidings of War. One of the guys I was playing against had 2 of the, what is he called? The big goblin under the mountain there. And so, yeah, he only drew one of these, though, so he was looking for more things to make goblin armies and didn't have enough of them. He had a few, but Mirkwood Meditator. Old fat spider can't see me. Dane of the Iron Hills. I got this guy a few times. He's fairly efficient, 2/2 vigilance for 2. And then if you get storied going, the extra ability doesn't hurt. Nasty Little Rabbit. This guy's fun.
I like it.
Can become a pain later, potentially, but not a bad 1-drop. Bilbo's Gambit. We didn't have one of these, I don't think.
Nice. No, I don't think so.
This is an interesting card. Gift the treasure. 2 mana instant. Return target spell to its owner's hand. So it's kind of like a counter spell. Puts the thing back in their hands, so they have to cast it again. And if this gift was promised, the player can't cast spells this turn. So, yeah. Not only does it stop that spell from being cast right now, they can't recast it until later. And other players, if in a multiplayer, couldn't cast things as well. So
what do you got?
It looks like
nice.
a poster.
We got the hollow of that from right? That was the hollow we got?
This was the Bilbo's Gambit. It was a rare. Yeah, and this is a rare too, so it's excellent to get one of these in a regular pack. I think this is the one. Did we get this one in hollow?
We got that a hollow of that one, yeah.
I thought we got Bard the...
Oh, wait, maybe...
The hollow.
Don't we have this one, though? Or
we do have a version of this one. I'm not sure if it's the hollow or the non-hollow. Anyways.
We had 2 hollows.
I'm not complaining about this one bit. This is a great pull, and it's a double rare pack.
I think this one was
and I know
we
didn't have the other one. So
I think this was a hollow.
Well, that could be 2 rares we didn't have then. So nice. Awesome. And a foil Giant's Boulder. I don't think we did not have that in foil. So no. That's another. You can sleeve that then. Lake Town. So not bad way to end up. No mythics, but several rares we didn't have, including a book cover. So honestly,
you still have the pack from your last.
Not bad for the winnings. And I did pull a mythic in my kit, which I didn't use. I got the Dance Until Dawn.
Yeah, that was a hollow.
Yeah, so now we've got the non-hollow and hollow versions of this one. So cool. Nothing wrong with that. And now the participation one I got from the pre-release that was the week before release date instead of on release date. So
we still have to open Thomas's too.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas has to open Thomas's.
Yeah. He's been saving it, so. Well, there's the dwarf. And there's the... do you see it? Here's what most of them say or look like.
Token creature.
Yeah, token creature, human soldier. Tolkien creature, dwarf. It's the only one of the tokens I think that has that, at least that I've seen. And that is a nice little Easter egg there, I think. Although I've heard a few complaints about that hard hat not being very Tolkien-esque, but in any case, it is a nice Easter egg, and I appreciate that greatly. Bjorn, Reluctant Host. Reverent Howl. Ragged Short Spear. Ori, Keeper of Songs. Old Thrush. Work with me. Meditator. Wardling.
Words are hard.
Sometimes. Especially when it's getting late. Bilbo Baggins the Burglar again. Dwarven Mauler. This one, I had one of these. Okay. This is great in the dwarf deck because you're looking for 1-drops. And this is about as aggressive a 1-drop as you can expect in a sealed pool. So you get your 2/1 for 1. And equip abilities, you activate the target. This creature costs 2 less. So if you get equipment later to put on, I forgot to even apply that most of the time. But still, cheaper equipment is handy when you're in an equipment dwarf theme. And yeah, this can help you get some pressure on early and just, keep it up. You get the right equipment on this to follow up. And it can really make your opponent scramble for answers. Stone by Sunlight. Again, can be removable in the right circumstance. Another nasty little rabbit. Those guys are pains.
I hear Gollum's voice when I read that. Ooh, okay.
Balin Lore Master. This is one we just added recently.
Yeah.
And then Dwarven Shortsword again, this time in foil. That's our 3rd foil of this card, I think. Dwarven Shortsword.
Goblin Town again. Well,
Goblin Town again.
Some trade stuff.
Yeah.
So, obviously this video will be going up as a premiere. And,
yeah. Unfortunately, a few packs. I would have hoped for a mythic. We didn't get any. We had a couple of double rare packs, though. We did get a pull of book art. We didn't get any showcase rares. We got a couple of showcase uncommons, though. But yeah, that's probably the big hit of this particular opening. Is the Thranduil. Bilbo's Gambit's a decent playable card. So is Belladonna Took. But yeah, most of these we had. A couple of these we might not have. So I'm glad that we've added a few more to our attempt at completing the set. We still have to find that Orcris, still have to find that Arkenstone, still have to find Smog the Magnificent, and there's probably a couple of other mythics I'm forgetting. But
following this premiere,
long way to go.
We're opening a booster box.
I think we'll do a booster box of the play boosters this time.
Yeah,
and
see what we can.
See if we can fill some of those missing cards. But it's nice that in the play boosters, they did include the possibility to get in, not surge foils, you can't get any surge foils in them, but you can get both the foil and non-foil version of both the book versions of cards and the showcase borders. You can get these as regular foils or non-foils as well as the book covers. So both of that is available just in the regular play boosters. So that will make it much easier to complete the set, I hope. The hit rates for these are not great.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a ton of them come out of play boosters.
We haven't opened a whole booster box either, though. So we'll find out.
Hopefully we'll find a couple others. The ones I have seen in person have almost all been the rare, though, not the mythic ones.
Okay.
So there's this one. I saw someone at the pre-release had the giant eagle, whatever it's called, Lord of the Eagles.
That's a pretty card.
And the one you opened, the
Lonely Mountain.
Lonely Mountain, is also a rare, not a mythic. So hopefully we can start finding some mythics. I was
excited just to find the Lonely Mountain in a
no, it's great. Was very glad we did.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid card itself. And having it in the book covers even better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So if you guys want to watch us open a whole booster box, make sure you click the link below to the live stream following this.
Ended up with 9 rares out of 6 packs.
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain too much about that, even though.
Or also if you're watching this after the live stream, you can click the link to see what we open during the live stream.
There
after
you go.
The fact.
There we are.
Should be fun.
Should be fun.
This set's been kind of fun. We've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a fun little set for sure. So.
All right. So
thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we'll see you over the live stream, and yeah, have fun.